Okay, let's try this again. Sorry about that. I don't know what Facebook was just doing, but it booted me. All right. We're gonna share. Oops, that's from before. Technical difficulties all around, but I'm here. Anytime I'm ready to go live, Facebook is like, no, girl, we're good. We got this now. Here we go. Take two. Okay. Here we go. All right. So those were CC creams. Say hi when you guys are hopping on. In case you missed the little beginning part of this before I started this video right belowhand, I'm Sharisa. Thank you guys for watching. I'm a New York State licensed esthetician. I love to do makeup, skincare, all the things. If you do not know a FARMASi, please just ask. I'm open to any questions. We are going to just finish up this face. I'm going to go in with shade 01. And whoops. We're going to just pop this underneath on top of that cream shadow. You do not need to put a powder on top. I'm a little extra and I just like to cover up and it really just make sure that your makeup doesn't go anywhere. Also, if, hello, say hi when you guys are hopping on. If you are, have mature skin, sometimes it doesn't set in the creases right. So you just have to play around with it. And I'm more than happy to help with that as well. All right, what brush do we want here? All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and take this brush and we're gonna dip into the powder and we're just going to set it right underneath our eye. Anywhere that you put the light, and you wanna do kind of like a triangle because that's gonna help with how you look at somebody's eyes. So you see how this looks kind of darker right here, even though I have that on. The powder's kind of gonna just set it in place. And it's going to give you more of a flawless, the makeup, it's not me, it's the makeup, it does it itself. I call it magic makeup all the time because that's what it feels like. And I'm not pressing hard at all, I'm literally just letting the brush do the work for me because that's its job. So we're gonna skip with that one. And now I'm gonna go in with the translucent setting powder. And I know it looks super light at the moment, but just trust the process, hold on to your pants, it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna let that set there for a second and just take a fluffy brush and just dust it. Okay. I'm gonna go in with 03. And I'm gonna use the same fluffy brush. And I'm just gonna dust lightly over my face. Like I said, you do not have to do this step. You do not have to use powder. I like the way it sets. So it's kind of been like my easy everyday go-to kind of routine. Just kind of dust it on. So I'm not really pressing it. It's just a light dusting of the powder. Don't mind the bangs or whatever it is that's going on over here. I got product in my hair making it look like I got white hair. All the things. It's fine. Okay. So now we got that. We need to add a little bit of color back to our face. And I'm going to use a powder shade 06. So I just went up a few shades. And we're going to use the same brush. Just adding a little bit of dimension. It gives you the look of having cheekbones. Okay. I'm going to go in with the Peach Bite palette in just a minute, but let's do our brows real quick. Shall we, shall we, shall we? All right, so I'm going to use this darker brown that's right here, and this is in the Trio palette, the Vice Brown, and I'm going to use 03 with the pencil. And I'm just tracing. And I'm gonna grab a small shader brush, and I'm going to dip into that shade that I showed you out of the Vice Brown palette right here. We're just going to fill them in. Just gonna fill them in. Don't freak out. We're gonna brush them out and lighten them up in a few minutes, but we just want to get the, oops. So it's brow compared to no brow makes a big difference. And some days they come out better than others because, you know, they're brows, and that's what they like to do. Say how many guys are hopping on. It's probably the only time I'm quiet is when I'm concentrating on my brows. So this is the brow pencil, and it is in shade 03. I'm going to dip back into that powder. Oops, flip my brush around. And we're going to brush her out. After you do your brows, you can always find the ones that you forgot to tweeze. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We're going to lighten them up here in a couple minutes anyway with some powder. But I found that the other shade is just a little bit too light. So we're kind of doing trial and error until we figure out the exact shade, but it's pretty close enough. I mean, it's not an exact, but nothing is. There we go. Bring that tail down just a little bit longer. And like I said, we can always fix it. So I used this shade. So this is an eyeshadow palette. This is the Vice Brown Trio. And I just used this shade to kind of blend in with the darker brown of the eye pencil. And voila. I'm gonna grab the brow mascara. So it's gonna hold them in place. This one is the Be Fit line, comes in clear. The other one that just says, I think it just says mascara, is a clear as well. And then you can get them in the shades of blonde, light brown, and then the dark brown is 03, which I used. Also, by putting this on, I can see where any pieces are a little bit lighter. And I'm going to grab the brown while it's still a little damp. And I'm going to just fill it in so it kind of dries right into it. That's just a little trick. We're still going to lighten them up after. With a powder, but this way they're on, and if they're a little thick, it's fine because we can fix that also. Okay. So we can fix that when we do. They're not twins. They're supposed to be sisters, but I say all the time, listen, if they're even in the family of looking somewhat alike, then we've done our job. All right, so we're going to leave the brows alone. I'm going to let the brown mascara that I used of the Be Fit, I'm going to let that dry, and then we're going to lighten with a powder. So don't freak out. Hold on to your pants. It's all going to be fine. All right, I'm going to go in with the Peach Bite palette, and I'm going to grab this shade right here. And we're going to give ourselves some cheekbones. I'm gonna blend it up. And I don't need too much on my forehead because my bangs kind of cover it anyway. But depending on the shape of your face is how you want to do that color. I'm also going to grab this shade right here, which is from the 3-in-1 palette. Just because I want to darken that contour up just a little bit more. Personal preference on that. If you kind of do it in like, depending on the shape that you're going for, you want to round it out this way, and then you want to still have some cheekbones. If you don't know where that is, you can roll your brush down and it's where it stops, or old fishy face. That still works and holds true as well. But if you don't want to sit there making a fish face, just grab your brush and roll it, and you'll feel where it stops, and right there is where you want to put your contour. All right, so I'm going to go back to the Peach Bite palette, and I'm going to grab this beautiful shade right here. And that's just going to soften up. That's a light peach. I'm going to grab an eyeshadow brush. I'm going to grab a fluffy brush like this. I'm going to grab that same color from the Peach palette. And we're going to just pop that on our lid. That's going to be our transition color. Putting it all the way up to my brow bone. If it was a darker shade, I necessarily would not bring it up that far. But it's a light shade, so it's okay. All right, I'm going to do my eyeliner. I know I'm like jumping around, but there's a reason I'm going to do my eyeliner now. I do my waterline and my tight line, and I want it to stay in place. So when I'm putting on my other products, I don't have to worry about really touching the makeup or anything that might be in the way. So I'm going to go ahead and do right here. And then I'm going to go and lift. And do underneath. So the reason I like to do underneath is, one, because I have hooded eyes, and you know you have hooded eyes if you open up and pretty much your whole eyelid disappears. So it's going to make, once you put the mascara on too, the second thing is it's going to take anything that's in between, and it's going to make that mascara look even darker along your lash line, because you don't have like where it's white right here and like skin tone colored, you don't have that. And you're bringing it right up to that lash line. So it already made my lashes look darker even though they're not. So that's another trick you can do. Like so. It's also super pointy because I just sharpened it right before I came on live. Okay. I am going to grab the cream shadow, and this is in the golden shot. So that's the reason I wanted to put my eyeliner on first, because after I have that on, I'm not going to want to touch my eyelid to put the eyeliner on where I like it. Like I said, I don't like to put it as much here because of how it makes my eyes look, and I'm really, really, really not good at wing liner. But I'm still practicing, but it's like, I can sculpt out your face. I can give you like an eyeshadow look. I can do all the things, but don't ask me to do a wing liner because it will be a shit show. Hello, Andrea. How are you? Oh my goodness, I saw your picture with the snow. Please tell me that was not Texas and you were home. I didn't get to read further to see. But I was like, no. No, thank you. No, no, no. Like, we don't have any snow here. Mom was like, you don't have any snow? I was like, I saw a snowflake the other day, like if that counts. So I'm going to actually use my finger, and I'm going to just dip lightly, because look how pigmented this is, okay? I'm going to mix between my two, and I'm going to just go ahead and place this. I'm going to look in here, but so you guys can still see. I'm going to move a little closer. We're going to get up close personal, but you can also see the flawlessness of this makeup that speaks for itself. So no Photoshop needed here. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop that right onto my eye. Don't worry, we're going to come back and add more. More is less. You can add more, but it's really hard to take it away. So I'm just going to blend that right in with my finger. You could use a cream shadow brush as well. Yes, I was in New York heading back to Texas this afternoon though. Oh, well, safe travels. I hope that, you know, at least in Texas, you're not going to have all that snow. We don't have literally nothing, not a drop of anything out there. It's a little gloomy today, but it's been so far so good, my kind of winter. All right, so I'm going to just dip my finger back into here. I'm actually switching to my middle finger this time because I want a little bit more pickup. If anybody is wanting to try some, if you're like, well, I like the colors, but I don't really do eyeshadows, Cream shadows are the easiest thing to start with because you can literally blend them out with just your finger and be done for your day. Gives a nice little pop of color. You can add more. I'm going to probably mix with another color, you know, because I'm extra like that. But to me, this is fun and like makeup therapy. I could just come on here and play around with colors, and if you don't like it, guess what? It's amazing. There's a thing called face wash, and it'll take it all off for you. People act like, oh my God, I can't. It's not permanent. I'm not making you keep it on your face for life. I used to be that way about my nails. I wouldn't do anything except for a French manicure. And, well, they're painted. They're not done. This one, not this one because I picked it. This one, it's my own fault. But I painted them. It lasts. This is actually the FARMASi color called Biscuit. It's probably like my go-to. I have a couple in there, but this is the one I always go to because it's a little more of a neutral color for everything as I'm like, meh. I was going to get my nails done again. I have all the stuff to actually do them myself. I did them once. But I like to use, especially with this makeup, I like to use my fingers to blend out and put it on. So it's kind of nice. With my longer nails, it's kind of hard not to like stab at myself. And I poke myself in the eye with everything else that's here and possible, so I don't need to be doing that with my finger as well. But they come in a ton of different shades. Don't be scared because they're so much fun. All right, so that is the golden, oh, we need a little bit more on this side. This is the golden shot. We're gonna blend it on. Hold on to your pants. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. All right, so this is golden shot. It looks like this. Hi, Jay, how are you today? Okay. Fluffy brush. I'm gonna just grab this one right here. I cleaned these yesterday. I wasn't live, but I was like doing my makeup. I was like, oh good God. So I cleaned those. So all this does is essentially, see all that? It just took any color that's on my brush off so that I'm not putting that product onto my eye mixed in with the color I have. So I'm just gonna go very lightly. Right here and just blend this part out because we don't want it to look harsh. We want it to be nice and soft. I mean, if you don't want it to be nice and soft, you most certainly don't have to do that. You could just go ahead and leave it and be on your merry way. But I don't want that. I want it to have a soft transition. Okay, so we softened it up a little. And then I'm gonna add, yesterday I think I used this one. This is bronze and this is Morocco. I'm gonna use bronze today. I used the Morocco yesterday, so these are pigments. Oops, don't lift the whole thing off. It's got a little pop top. There we go. Like this. Take your cap. And you just need a couple little dabs. Do not use a big fluffy brush like this unless you're putting it on your whole entire lid. I promise you, you will thank me later for me telling you that. Do not do it. Whatever you do, don't do it. I'm gonna grab a flat brush like so. If you guys want, I put them together. Let me show you real quick. These are back in stock. If you want to grab the Pro Brush Kit, where's the other one? Here it is. All right, one's missing. There's another one. There's another one. Here it is. You can grab this whole set. It's back in stock. It comes in, it is the lavender purple. It comes together in a cute baggie and it's 34 bucks and they are a professional, good, like you could do your whole entire face with these brushes. So if you want that, just comment brush set below and I will message you and I can get you either where you can sign up and order it, or I can order it for you and I'll just shoot you an invoice. All right, so back to this beautiful color right there. I'm a little scared. It's a little brighter than my yesterday color, but you know what? How else are we gonna know if we don't do it? I just put my brush away. Where did it go? Here it is. This flat little brush right here. No fuzzies. And we're just gonna lightly, look how much pigment that is. It is outrageous. So don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, I warned you. And I'm gonna blend and just kind of place it. I'll blend it after, but I'm just kind of placing it where I'm going to want that color to go, which I don't want to go much past right here, so I won't go like that, and just press it into the corner. Remember, you can always add more, but we can't take it away. All right, I'm going to do the other eye real quick, press into that color, and I'm tapping it off. And I'm literally just using this. You could use your finger as well. Just kind of using this as my outline of where I want that color to go, and then we're going to blend it. I'm hoping that it kind of comes out looking like a sunset, but right now it's looking like a shit show. But I promise you, trust the process. It's going to come together. Most of the time. Does it always? No. But that's why we can just wipe it off. So I'm going to leave this here, so any of the leftover, like that couple little dots, look how much it gave. I'm going to take that fluffy brush. I'm going to do circular motions in the corner and then windshield wiper back and forth. Just like so. I had to move my, I don't want to say her name, Alexa. I had to move her over there because even on number 1, she was loud. And I was like, no, Facebook doesn't like any kind of music. Which, come on, it's almost 2021. Like, let us live our best lives. So going in circles and then back and forth. I'm holding it down here. You do not have to hardly hold it at all. Let the brush do its job. Like so. I'm going to grab this brush. So the other set is still in stock, and that's the pink. You can't really tell, but it's like a very, 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 almost looks tan. Very, very light pink. I'm going to reach into this. And I'm going to pick up that pigment. I'm going to pop it. Right underneath my lash line. Don't freak out. I promise it's going to all come together. And if not, and you don't like it, it's fine. We got makeup removers. We got makeup wipes. We can make it all better. So this is another reason I like to put that black liner on beforehand. And it's already set in place. And just mix it right underneath for that pop of color. Guess who forgot to take a before picture again? This girl right here. I never, ever, ever remember the before pictures. I don't know why. After pictures, yeah. Before pictures, no. You can just see the beginning of the video to see the Hot Mess Express that we started with. So this is just another blending brush, and I'm just blending just to soften it up a little bit more. See how much softer that is now? Ooh, I got an itch. And just soften it right up. So that was the bronze pigment. It is called Bronze Dust. All right, moving on. All right, I'm going to take 01 from before, and we're going to just add a little extra in case there's any fallout. We don't want that up in here. It's not welcome. And then we're going to, what brush do I want for that? Actually, you know what? I don't want a brush. Where is my little... All right, these are not your usual. These usually come and everybody throws them away, and that was me. I was that girl. I was throwing them out. If you buy any of the, whatever this is, you buy any of the face perfecting powders, they come with these in them. I'm telling you, don't throw them out. These things, I don't know how they made them. But watch this like airbrushed finished look it's gonna give me. And it's gonna make that eye color pop even more once we get our shadow on. So please do not freak out. A little bit of lighter right here. Grab your fluffy brush. I like lighter and brighter. Usually I wear my glasses, but you guys are so special today. Put my contacts in for you. You're welcome. And anywhere if you made a little bit darker and you want a little bit lighter, this is where you can kind of play with that. Minus that I just keep making my hair lighter because I don't know why. I guess maybe I want to be blonde again. I don't know. I'm going to go back to my palette and I'm going to grab this color. This next brush, this is just a brush I had from before, but I'm going to use this to contour. The side of my nose. And blend it out. I'm going to grab the highlight. Sometimes I highlight here, but I'm not going to do that today. But however, I am going to take a little bit of this highlight color. I'm going to pop it under my brow. Fluffy brush from before. Let's go to a quick little blend. How we doing? How you doing? We're doing fine up in here. Okay. Got mascara left. We got lippies left. I'm going to grab a little bit of bronzer. Just to soften it up a little bit. And girl wants to look like she went to the beach. This is your jam if you want to look like you went to the beach. It's $19. And I've been using this. I can still see the star outline. Guys, I've been using this for like, I don't even know how many months now. 5+. Something like that. All right, that same highlighter. Alexa, next. And I want a little extra something on my cheeks. So I'm going with my favorite, number 5. I've got 2 new ones on the way. I grabbed number 14 and number 4. Actually, one of them I may have grabbed 2. So a lucky person might be able to get one of those. This is the terracotta line. It's my fave. And this is the blush number 5. I'm going to take a fluffy brush like this. Say hi when you guys are hopping on. If you missed the beginning and you want to check the replay, as soon as I'm done, feel free to please watch. We're going to just pop this right on our cheeks. I love the glowy look that it gives. It just gives me all the feels. I feel like it pulls when you do more of a bright eye. I feel like it, one, keeping lighter and brighter through here is going to be super important. And then 2, having a little extra on your cheeks just gives a little something. A little something, something. What she got up in here? Okay. I am going to spray my face with my Time Locker setting spray, and this is going to stay in place all day long. Oh wait, I was going to show you how we can lighten the brows. My bad. Hold please. Hold up. I probably have enough powder left on here, but I don't remember the last one I used. So I think it was bronzer. So that ain't going to work. Get your product off of there. You're going to grab a lighter shade of powder. I'm going to use yesterday I used 01. I think I'm going to use 02. Another one of my little thingies. So this is 02. There we go. You can see a little bit better. Just going to dip into this and just pop it right on top. We'll just soften them up a little, and then they won't look. So if you ever are like, oh my gosh, but my brows, they look too dark. Look at that. We just like went down like 2 shades. All right, maybe like a shade and a half. And take your little spoolie and just very lightly just give a little brush. Just gives it a little bit more of a natural look. Now take your setting spray. I love it. Mine's getting a little low, so I think I might have sold my other one, so it looks like I'm gonna have to place me an order soon. Okay. Flail your arms around like a crazy. It's all crazy up in here. I'm gonna grab my trusty little eye curler. Alexa next. We're just going to give a quick little curl. And then I'm going to show you how much I love the Zen mascara. I'm going to take a little spoolie like this. I just bought these on Amazon, a little bulk pack. And I just want to make sure that there's no fuzzies. I don't want any eyeshadow in there. And just give them a little brush. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the Zen mascara. I just learned a trick. I didn't know this. Well, I knew it, but I didn't know, like, which way. I'll show you. So, with the Zen mascara, guys, it's $8.90, okay? For the love, like, can we just start with that? Like, for the love of it. It's $8.90. It has two different sides. See that it's got the longer bristles on the bottom and the shorter ones on top? See that? When you turn it? There's a reason for that. All right, so start with the longer bristles. I was doing it the other way, and then I realized that this way works better. So if you start with the longer bristles, and then after you use the shorter ones, it's going to give you more length. Allow me to show you. All right, so I'm going to use the longer bristles first, and I'm going to get right to my lash root line. I also gently like to pull right here, just to really get those inside little lashes, because look what that's going to do. Okay. Do you see how we started already? Still same ones on the bottom. And now I'm going to switch the brush so that I have the smaller and look at that. That's one coat. That's not even like a full coat. That's like a half a coat. Don't forget those little baby inside lashes. And get the bottom lashes too. Wha-bam. Not bad for $8.90, but the better part of that is the ingredients that are in it. No toxins, no nasty chemicals. And if you need, and we have a brand new mascara as well. So we have vegan, we got gluten-free, you name it. Oh, speaking of too, the brushes are vegan. So I know a lot of people, vegan whole brush set. Ooh, fuzzies on me. All right, let's do this other eyeball. So I just always like to wipe off a little. You don't have to, sometimes I don't, but I like to wipe off a little bit of the excess. Okay, remember we've got the longer ones and then the shorter ones. So I'm going to go in with the long side first and then the shorter ones, and that's one coat. Like, how do you go wrong? $8.90 for lashes like this. And lashes are so important because everybody, we're wearing masks. Only eyeballs and like from here up are being seen. So make them pop. And you can do it this easily. I will drop my link in a minute below. Okay, so I also like to pull a little bit to the side to get those baby lashes in the corner. Try not to get it on my contacts. I'm gonna switch the brush side. And once you start doing it, honestly guys, it's not like stop and go, stop and go. You kind of just figure it out. If you like doing the opposite and do the short side first and then do a little bit of the other side, you're not gonna be upset either way. All right, hold on one second. And I'm gonna also do the same thing in the corner again, just to really get that extra length. Like so. Not you, you don't belong there. And that is Zen Mascara. I like to just go over a little extra. I like the extra. You could go in and do a whole nother coat, whatever you want for your lashes. I like to just kind of play around with them because the wand now still has a little bit of product on it, but when it starts to kind of dry out and get a little tacky, you can really kind of get in there and play around with them. Okay. Zen for the win. All right, and let's do our lippies. I'm going to do the same lip that I did yesterday. Because I really like it. 226 lip liner and 01 sparkle gloss on top. I did use this all over my entire lip and I sharpened it, so and I'm just going to fill in. They're that creamy and easy to use. So this is just lip liner in 226. I love the purpley, and then we're going to pop on Sparkle Gloss in 01. How beautiful is that lip? Love it. Loved it so much yesterday that I'm doing it again today. But you guys didn't get to see it live yesterday. That's all it is. 226 in the lip liner, 01 in the sparkle gloss. There are 4 shades of the sparkle gloss, 6 of the nude glosses. If you guys want to see them, I have them all. Actually, I have them all, I believe, except for, I don't know if I have 03 anymore, but I can always get it. But I have all of the lip glosses. Actually, I have an 03 on the way. I have all of the lip glosses, and I have all of the, no, I only have, like, I think 2 of the nude shades. So, but feel free to message me if you have any questions on that, and I can get you guys situated. But that is today's look. My hair, I don't know what this, like, side pony thing's doing, but it's doing it all by itself. So we'll just hang with it today. So that's today's look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I feel like I might need a little more mascara. I feel like these ones look a little bit longer. Hold up. There we go. There you go. Sometimes you just need to add a little extra. Oh, and look how much whiter my teeth are. Do you guys see that? If you check my stories, I did teeth whitening yesterday, and I just did a little video clip while I was doing it. I just got it because it was on sale, and I wanted something for at home to whiten my teeth. I have sensitive teeth, guys, and my teeth are okay. They were a little bit teeny bit sensitive when I brushed my teeth last night, but they're fine today. I just took 2 Tylenol, but I know how sensitive my teeth are, which is so funny because when I go to the dentist, if it's something quick and easy, I actually opt out for no Novocaine. I don't know. I know, I'm weird. It's fine. I just don't like the feeling of the Novocaine that it gives, and who wants to drool on themselves? Like, not me. No, thank you. So I used the Banana White, and this is what I used. Let's see in the good light, like, I probably about right here. When I started, I think I was about, like, right in here. So, I'd say I'm probably about at least a number 4 right now. So, maybe the next time I do it, they'll get even whiter, which I can't imagine. But, it's just this little thing right here. And you put the, it was this. You just tap it, it turns on. You do 15 minutes of blue, and then 10 minutes when it's red. Oop. I don't know. I don't have a code or anything. I'm not sponsored by them. I just wanted to try it. And it came with 3. And you don't even use a full pen. So, came with 3 of the pens for refilling to use, and it's got a little charger with it. And it came with a little strip. I got mine on sale, and it was $99, which is a good price, because when I used to work at Circadia, I'm a licensed esthetician, and we actually did teeth whitening there too. We had the machine, and I'm not kidding you. It was the same thing as like this, except for without the big machine where you sit with it in your mouth. This is like an on-the-go. And my teeth were more sensitive with the one there. It's kind of like the one you would use at a dentist office. This was much easier, and I got to sit in my couch and do it at home. So I'm going to see how many days in between. I think that they look pretty darn white. So I'll probably give it a little bit. And also because my teeth are, like I said, a little bit more on that sensitive side, I don't want to do anything that's going to like over impact them. And they're not, I mean, I'm not sad about how they are right now. So to me, that's like a no biggie, but I can try to find, if anybody wants to know. I've had it for a little while. Honestly, I had it for a couple months before I even tried it because I just kept forgetting. But any of, like, I just found it right online. So you could go to bananawhite.com, and I'm sure you could find something as well. This is wireless teeth whitening kit, dual light technology. So I don't know if that helps, or if you want to screenshot this right here. But they don't lie. Do you see how white they are? Like, especially I think with this lip color on, they're like even more like, ooh ha, right in your face. But that is all. I'm going to stop chit-chatting. I'm going to go run to Walmart now for the second time, but this time I'm not going to forget my wallet. Luckily, silver lining, guys. I always find the silver lining. I could have gone in the store and gotten everything I needed and then realized I didn't have it. Luckily, I literally took my seatbelt off, went to grab it, and was like, that's sitting at home on the coffee table. So off I go to go get the kitties their food because they're picky little shits, and God forbid they don't want to eat one flavor. They want something else. It's fine. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Don't mind the product. I got to get that out. It's just product in my hair. It's not white. Not yet anyway. They'll be showing back through, I'm sure, anytime now because, you know, that's what happens. Tinsel. Christmas is coming early. All right, if you guys see anything in this video that you like, found any value, would like to hit that button on the bottom that shares it to your page, please do so. If you guys have any questions at all, message me right here on this page or comment below, and I'm happy to answer them for you. Some stuff is in stock that I have, but I can order anything that you guys would like to try, or if there's something you want to try first, shoot me a message with what you want to try. And your shipping address, and I will send you some free samples. I'm like the sample fairy. I love to give out samples. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I know I've not been live in a little bit since I think Thanksgiving. But if you guys aren't seeing me, check my stories. I can't say that enough. If you do not see me, it means that I'm usually hanging out. I'm always posting in my stories because it's so much fun. You can do a lot more animation with them. I don't Photoshop. Sometimes I might use a filter on some things, but more or less it's like, hey, do you want to see this look? And I don't want to give it all completely away, so then you can come and watch it. But it's fun. Check it out, and hope to see you guys in the next video. If you're not already, tap my nose, hit the follow button. And you'll see me next time I go live or when I post something. Hope everybody has a great Friday, and I will see you again soon. And I think that's all. All right, bye.